Hi,
Hello.
Sergio Bucciarelli.
Happy holiday.
Happy
Merry
holidays.
Christmas. How's it going?
It's going great.
It's so great to be here with you.
It's great to see you.
Thank
always.
you so much. Thank you so much.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, steak. Steak time. Okay, so we had these.
It's like one of my favorite times.
Me too. We had these in Gourmet Holiday not too long ago. It was me and Leah. We started with 1,500 sets.
Yeah.
And fewer than 400 sets now remain because we are talking Kansas City Steak Company, been around since 1932. I think 32. We're talking top sirloin steak, so that hearty, beefy, robust flavor.
Yeah.
And we're getting 10 of them, 6 ounces each. Now the price is wild, $109.98. That is $10.99 a steak. Where else on this planet
Right?
are you gonna find
Tell
top
me about it.
sirloin from a brand like this, with a corn-fed Midwestern beef that's been wet aged up to 28 days? For that price, shipping to you for free.
That's right.
And it's $36 and change on your 3 easy pays. This is center of the plate. There is no auto delivery. It is M132639. This is a stock up moment. Hi.
Hello. It's great to be here. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you very
Of course, you're
much.
very welcome. And I love every time we come on with Kansas City Steaks because let's be honest, this is America's steak company,
Yes.
right? Kansas City Steaks is known all over the United States, and for good reason. You're talking about a process that is aged for 28 days, wet process. This is a top sirloin that is simply going to knock your socks off.
Oof.
Perfect size, that beefy flavor, and this one just is a little bit medium right here, but as you can see, not a whole lot of fat content, but just a little bit, just enough to give you that flavor, but not where you're like, gosh, I'm eating a fatty piece of steak.
Right.
You know, it's kind of challenging to
Bristly.
chew. No, that's
Yeah.
not what this is. This is a top sirloin that's going to knock your socks off. And I love this because you're talking about on the grill, for me, it's like 6 minutes. 3 minutes on one side,
Yep.
3 minutes on the other.
And that gets you what?
I'm finished. It gets me to about like medium rare.
Okay.
Gets me to.
That's how I
and
like it.
Right. And so if you like it well, hey, leave it on for 8 minutes.
Yes.
But for me, it's about 6 minutes, and you've got steak for dinner from the best steak company in the United States of America, in Kansas City
Absolutely.
Steaks. We wet age this again 28 days, which just means it's vacuum sealed to lock in all of those juices and those flavors. And what do you get when you lock in those juices and flavors? I'm going to take you to a piece right here. This perfect portion size, by the way. Look at that portion. Isn't that the most perfect portion?
Oh, so now we're doing it as like
Like-
fajitas. Now we're doing it in our salads because it's that perfect 6 ounces.
Right? You're talking 20-25. If portion control is going to be your thing, if a little bit more protein is going to be your thing, these are going to be perfect to have on hand. And that's what I love about this, right? This is steak coming to your front door. Just look at that beautiful red beef from the Ozarks. I mean, this is what Kansas City Steaks is known for, Julia.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
the flavor profile of a top sirloin.
Yeah. Please.
I mean, it's going to be hearty,
Yeah.
right? It's going to be like, if you love that rich, robust, beefy flavor.
It's exactly right.
This is the steak that you want. You get the seasoning, which is like worth the price of admission. I'm obsessed
yeah,
with the seasoning.
100%.
It's so good.
That's so true.
It stays juicy. It stays nice and thick. I love the thickness. Now, these are individually vacuum sealed?
They are individually vacuum
Okay.
sealed, so no guesswork. You can either keep it in this beautiful box that it comes in,
box
right?
is
So
nice.
you can keep it in that box, or if you're anything like me, which my freezer's usually stacked with stuff. I've got
Yeah.
3 kids. There's ice cream and popsicles and chicken and whatever it is. But I just kind of like sneak it in any nook or cranny
Right.
in my freezer. When I want steak for dinner, take it out. Don't even thaw it. Just on a little bit of cold water, throw it on the grill, or air fryer, guys. I air fry so many of my steaks because it's cold here in Pennsylvania. I don't want to go outside. Sometimes I just want to kind of just put it on the air fryer, and you're talking about 375 degrees for, let's say, I don't know, about 15 minutes.
Right.
13 to 15 minutes.
I love that you can
Look
do
at that.
these in that Ninja that we had earlier, that double
Yeah.
stack XL, or you could do this on that Blackstone that we had just a few minutes ago.
100%.
You can do it in just like searing on your stovetop, right?
That's right. That's
Can
right.
you knock me off a bite of one of those?
I will knock you off a bite of one of those.
Okay.
Check this out right
This
here.
is everything that you're getting while he cuts me a bite of steak. And so, you know, it's a 3-hour show. I get a little hungry. You're getting getting all 10 of them individually vacuum sealed at their peak of freshness, plus you're getting the seasoning packet as well. It's M132639, $109, works out to be $10.99 per steak. This is exactly how they come to you in that gorgeous box. If you want to build to, ship to somebody that you love, it's going to be a really gorgeous presentation in that box. But there's no auto delivery on this. These have been extremely popular because top sirloin with that great rich flavor, but the price.
Yeah.
$10.99 a steak.
Yeah, right. And you said it, send it to someone. That is for you. I'm going to put a little bit of our seasoning, by the way. This comes with a packet of seasoning, so you're going to get all of this. You know, my son is here. He's actually behind camera.
I was wondering if that was your son.
That's my son. He's here from college. They're allowed to have an air fryer in the dorm. You want to send some of these kids Kansas City steaks, they get the box, you put this thing in the air fryer, you got the seasoning for it, there's no guesswork. This truly is
This is so good.
Right? This is top sirloin, wet aged for 28 days, lock in all those juices, not a lot of fat, just a little bit. Put the seasoning on there, have fun, and you guys, this is going to be some of the best top sirloin that you have ever had. Sorry, I didn't season your piece there. Got to get.
I love the seasoning. Right? It's so good. And remember, you get the seasoning.
So flavorful. It's the way steak is supposed to taste.
But still unbelievably tender.
Yes. Right, so tender. A lot of times you think sirloin, you go, you know, sirloin, maybe not as tender. Top sirloin, you're gonna get a tender, slightly buttery, not too fatty, perfect piece of steak from the one and only Kansas City Steak Company.
Oh, it's beefy.
It is, right?
Oh,
it's
good.
It's the way steak is supposed to be.
It is.
High
Steak and
protein.
potatoes, steak and eggs. This is breakfast, lunch,
Bring
and dinner.
on 2025.
Right, I'm telling you, 10 of them. Individually vacuum sealed, make one or make all 10. 6 ounces each, $10.99 a steak. $36 brings it home on an easy pay. It's M132639. That was good.
Oh, thank you.
You're in gourmet today, are you not?
I am in gourmet.
Okay, then we'll see you there.